Hey everyone, how's everything going? Hopefully all of you are making good money scrapping. So I had a friend who got a little angry at his TV, kind of smashed the screen. So this guy here, I think it's about 42 inches. Unfortunately, the screen is cracked, at least the internal screen thing. I think it's called the digitizer or something. That's busted up. In my area, no one wants these. Usually it's a power supply or a board that's broken, people might buy them. But once the screen is actually cracked, no one wants them. And I'm pretty sure this is an older TV. Also, I think it looks kind of like a HDMI. Sorry, not HDMI, a LCD plasma TV. So people don't really care for these anymore either. So I'm gonna open this guy up and see what's inside. I'm not sure what's in here. I've never opened one before. But let's have some fun. So we got a nice hunk of cable, power cable. Now let's unscrew all the screws. There's plenty of these screws. Pretty much go all around. Thank God for electric screwdrivers and drills, because this would have taken forever to unscrew. I think I got all of them. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's about 14 screws to unscrew. So definitely would have really sucked if for some reason you didn't have an electric screwdriver. So this is coming off. Okay, is there one more screw somewhere maybe that we forgot? Not that I can see. Oh, screw, maybe. There's one over here. Nope, not all that. There you go. So you get a big useless hunk of plastic. And this is pretty much what you get. There's not too much in this stuff from what I know. Let's see. So we have this. This should be the power supply. I didn't find any parts for this I didn't find any parts for sale for this specific model TV. Unfortunately. So not much you can do there. about selling the parts. Like I said, I'm guessing this TV is a little too old for it to be worth anything in parts, but I'm gonna check it out again just in case. Now that it's open with part numbers, you might be able to find another use for it, for a power supply to work on another model TV. You get the little input board here where you put your VGA, your HDMI, USB ports. You have your little, I think this is called, not a digitizer, I forget. This is pretty much, this works with the screen, relates to the video. It's a board in here. So I'm gonna take all of this apart now. I'm not gonna keep you guys watching me unscrew all of this. So I'm gonna unscrew it and show you what's behind the next layer of metal and whatnot. So I'm back. I dismantled the whole TV. So we got a bunch of steel down here. Not too much steel. Then after opening up the screen and everything, got this nice board here for people who do gold recovery off boards and everything. This is an extremely nice board, very similar to what you'd find in a laptop. Those usually have some nice gold, but yeah, this one's a nice big screen, so there's quite a bit of gold. All these little things here, all the way to the ribbon here. Unfortunately, the screen is completely broken, and I was able to find online a replacement, and really not worth it. $200 to replace the screen. What else did we have? We had a bunch of other things too that were good, actually. I ended up, after opening it up and checking part numbers, for example, you have the inverter right here. If you look up the part number here, you'll find it's worth about $10. Then you have the main board with all the connectors and all that stuff. If you look up, where is it? This part number here, you'll probably see it's worth about anywhere between 40 and 70. I'm sure you'd sell it quite easy for 40. And then you have the power supply, like I had mentioned. Oop, that's upside down, the part number. So if you look at that part number over here, you'll see this also is worth about 40, $50. I didn't check the infrared board there, which allows you to open stuff with the remote and change channels. I know these are worth a little bit of money because they're a common thing to break. This and the power supply are common usually on TVs to become faulty. So I didn't check that out, but I'm sure it's worth at least 5, 10, maybe even more. And what I always do on PCs, speakers, all type of radios, all that stuff, is I keep the speakers. Usually they're always good. When I deal with this stuff, it's usually, it hasn't been sitting on the curb or anything, possibly ruined by rain or anything. So I take these from PCs and laptops and I sell them, and you can get quite a bit for them compared to what you'd get for scrap. I recently sold about 14 speakers to someone who wanted to create something, and he was more than happy to pay $2 a set. So sorry, $2 a speaker. So made about $30 off speakers. So I always keep those. Also, the base, I noticed, I don't want to turn it upside down because I think here there's screws in there, but the base also sells for quite a bit, around 30 to 50 bucks. So my friend gave it to me. He was gonna trash it. Pretty much, there's not much scrap because all the boards are good. Like I said, he just punched the TV and broke the screen. So for scrap value, there's not much scrap value other than maybe a few cents, maybe 50 cents or something of steel. There's that nice board I showed you on the plasma screen, which is pretty much full of gold for people who like to extract the gold and everything from boards and all that. So there's a nice little board there. I don't do that, so I'm probably gonna put it on my in my peripheral board pile and sell it like that. So I might get a quarter or something off of that. And the parts alone, there should be at almost $200, $150 to $200 in parts. So that's pretty much great news for something that my friend was about to trash. So you know, I couldn't find any information using the model number, but once I opened it, the dollar signs popped out. So that's great news for me. Make some money. Hopefully this helps you make some money too by opening up these newer TVs, plasmas, LCDs, LED TVs. Just look at the part numbers. Every board has a part number. Somewhere on the board, just look it up and you'll find all the information you need. So there's no real use of putting any scrap value because almost all of this is sellable online part wise. But let's say you do find one of these on the curb. Obviously you could test it, but who knows if there's water damage or anything like that. So then you'd scrap it for scrap value. At least that's what I would do. And scrap value, maybe a few dollars. I don't think more than that. There's some peripheral boards, some gold plated stuff. Like I said, the board and all the other boards and connectors and tips. Maybe some silver and the little buttons. And that's pretty much it. So hopefully this video is going to help you guys out in regards to these types of TVs. And hopefully I'll come out with a new video soon. If you guys want to leave any comments, that would be great. Share information, that's even better. Everyone learns from it. If you guys have any ideas on how to fix this the screen without actually paying $200 for a replacement, that would be extremely useful, and I'm sure extremely useful to a lot of people. So share, like, subscribe. Hopefully everyone gets to make some money off this video. Talk to you guys soon.